And Lauren Mills joins me now. What was it that led you to report on this topic?
Well, I think mostly just living in Iowa. I mean, you're surrounded by agriculture. You know, I drive into work every day and I drive past fields of corn and soybeans. And so it was kind of just a question of, you know, you see these applicators out there applying pesticides, some herbicides, insecticides, fungicides, and you just sort of wonder, you know, is there any sort of impact from that on the environment, on health? And so what I was looking at particularly in this story was impacts on health.
The most surprising thing you learned was what?
Well, I think it was just that the science is still sort of uncertain because the chemicals involved are changing, and it's really, really hard to study and fully understand human health impacts based on environmental contaminants, on chemicals, that sort of thing. You know, the people who are looking and researching pesticides, they're still not quite sure. You know, there might be an increased risk of cancers with certain types of pesticide. There might be some respiratory issues, but they still, you know, there's just no certainty there.
This is a necessary evil in order for Iowa to feed the world. What's the response to that?
Well, sure, and I certainly understand that, and I spoke with a farmer who very much sort of voiced that opinion. I think from the other side, from folks that I spoke with, their stance was more or less, if there's any risk at all, I'd rather not have it around. Especially some of the folks that I was speaking with were talking about things like applying on school grounds, on parks, that sort of thing, because pesticides aren't just limited to the farm field. You know, they also are things that we apply, you know, go out and apply Roundup on the cracks in the sidewalk and that sort of thing.
Iowa Watch reporter Lauren Mills. You can read her stories by going online to iowawatch.org.